time, man.
It is November 16th. I'm hunting here in central Missouri during their rifle season. So I just had to buy a rifle permit and I can still bow hunt throughout their 10-day rifle season. So it works out pretty good. Just gotta wear the orange and abide by all the firearms hunting rules. So we're here in the blind tonight over this Heartland Wildlife food plot brassica mix. So hopefully them does will be coming in here a little before dark and feeding, and hopefully some of these bucks that have been chasing around and pushing these does around will be on their tails. He's ever gonna stop at one of my windows. Whew. But he finally stopped, lost interest in that doe. Had stopped and fed there at 30 yards. And I'm pretty sure I just put a good shot on him, but I'm gonna watch the footage again and probably head home and look at it on the big screen just to make sure. Man, I'm bummed. It's been a tough season for me, and to get it done with a bow during rifle season in Missouri with gunshots going on right over the hill. Man, I'm bummed. Bow hunt or die, baby.
Yeah, just like I thought. Man, that shot. It's not terrible, but it's a little back. Pretty confident it's a solid liver hit. Hopefully I got one lung at least, but I'm not gonna go after him tonight. I'm gonna wait till the morning.
Well guys, it's the next morning after I shot that buck last night. And I found the arrow, tracked blood. It was pretty good. And then it got into this cut hayfield behind me. And it's very hard to find blood in that. So I made some circles, found a few more drops, got the direction he's going. So got some overgrown CRP right across the driveway here. I'm just gonna start grid searching.
Alright guys, here he is. A little worried about this guy, but we got him. He made it a pretty good ways. He's about 300 yards from where I shot him, but man, when I lost blood this morning, I was pretty worried, but I knew the direction he was going and just happened to get lucky. 5 minutes into my grid search, I stumbled across him, but yeah, I'm super proud of this deer, and man, just sticking it out during rifle season. I mean, you're sitting there hearing all your neighbors banging away, just thinking, oh man, they just shot nice ones and all that, and then all of a sudden you get your shot opportunity and it pays off, sticking it out with the bow. So super proud of this deer, and not proudest of the shot, but I'll have to get in there and see where I hit him on the opposite side, but I'm pretty sure I got one lung. So good thing is we got him. So to everyone out there still hunting, good luck. Bow hunt or die.
You know, Justin, you spent some time wearing blaze orange during the Blaze Army Brigade.
Yes, I did.
What's that feel like?
Terrible luck. It feels, I know Kent's feeling like where every time you hear a gunshot, all you're thinking is like, there goes one of my hit listers. There goes another one and another one. So I know the feeling for sure, but obviously he had way better luck than I did because I had some of the worst hunting I've had all year, and obviously Kent was able to tag a nice buck, so congratulations to him.
Hey, when you take the time to get out there during the shotgun or rifle seasons, I mean, there's, hey, you know, at the end of the day, you're bow hunting, right? You're out there,
you're still
and anything can happen. And you know, the crazy thing I think you learn by watching even, you know, Kent's footage is, you know, even with those high-power rifles going off, you can hear those babies going off. You know, those deer in that area were still pretty relaxed. Now in Wisconsin, where I hunt, oh my gosh. You know, I mean, they're running. I mean, I almost kind of feel bad as a hunter sometimes when every deer I see, they're just like freaking running.
Todd's gonna join PETA.
No, not joining PETA, but and Craig shot a good buck during the rifle season, so I'm happy. It's all good
well,
stuff.
Congratulations to Kent. You know, he did the right thing letting that deer lay overnight. That's one of the things we talk about a lot is, you know, when in doubt, back out, right? And he knew it was a lethal hit, but he wasn't 100% happy with it after he went home and reviewed the footage, did the right thing, was able to go back the next day and recover that animal. You know, in retrospect, he said he got one lung liver. You know, should have tucked it in a little bit closer to the shoulder, but you know, it is what it is. You can't make a perfect shot.
And when you're
every
doing,
time.
yeah, not to interrupt you too, Justin, when you're doing those grid searches, use those Onyx maps, man. It's just great. I mean, anytime that you can lay down a track, I mean, it's amazing when you look at that and you're like, oh, geez, I haven't been over there yet. I mean, it's just, wow, it's cool.
Yeah.
Good stuff to use.
Yeah, so congratulations to Kent. I know he's hunted hard this year. That was a great buck. Next up, we're going to join Tom Alford and Matt Miller for updates from Northern Illinois here. So let's take a look at those hunts now.
All right, guys. Well, today is November 20th, about 2:30 in the afternoon. Jack has got the day off of school today, which is really nice. And we are excited to get to the ground blind because we've been out there probably 3 or 4 different times and been unsuccessful. The first time we were out there earlier in the season, we actually had a really nice buck come in to about 8 yards behind the blind. We just weren't able to pull it off because he was so close and he was out a window that I couldn't shoot out of. We're in the right spot. We're hunting over some standing corn. Typically these cold, sunny days, the deer tend to bed up on this big south-facing hillside, and then what they do is they drop in right at dark or last light, or once the sun sets, they'll come in and they'll run to this corn, which is kind of what we're hoping they do, and not come from behind us like that buck did, because that just makes it really difficult. So if they come from the north and filter down south, we should have a good opportunity at a doe. Alright, well, we're all set up, ready to go. Like I said, it was a quick drive from the house and a quick walk from the truck. But as we were walking in, we saw quite a bit of deer tracks in here. So it's nice with this fresh snow, you can see a lot of the sign. We also had some coyote tracks come in too, which is kind of cool.
There was like 5 of them.
5 of them?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
2 came out, and then 1, and 2 more came behind them.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
No way.
There was about 5 of them.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Oh, yes. 3rd time's a charm.
3rd time's a charm, man. So we've been
Oh.
we've been struggling to get a deer down here for a while. We knew with this cold temperatures, this high pressure that we had coming in here today, tonight was gonna be the night, because there's so many deer in here eating all this corn that they're gonna eat everything out of here before we can shoot one. So, oh man, that was awesome.
Yes. I'm so happy.
Yes. Big toe down. Well, we're actually here at impact where the arrow went through the deer. Got a perfect pass through. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Solid blood all the way through. Spitfire XXX once again proven deadly. Bubbles in the blood. It's frozen already, which is crazy, but look at that blood. That's great blood. Oh yeah.
Oh, I see her.
What's that?
I see her.
You got her?
Yep, she's all the way back there.
All right. Yeah, baby. What do you feel? How you feel right now, bud?
Awesome.
Yeah. Pretty sweet, huh?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, here she is. Was able to pull her out of the brush. Jack did an excellent job, not only filming but tracking. Thankfully, I made a really good shot on her. This is the exit here, coming out of her shoulder. She only went about 70, 80 yards and piled up right here. Like I said, our goal today was to actually just to shoot a deer and take down some of the numbers. As you saw after we took this shot, there was 6 or 7 more does that came out. So the farmer's going to be super happy. I'll probably end up donating this deer to him because he doesn't hunt, but you know, I'm super excited. Great shot, great company. It's been fun all day. This has just been a killer season for me. You know, actually Molly was able to get out and track another doe that I shot a couple days ago. So the kids are into it, they're loving it, and getting to, you know, able to experience all ends of it. You know, freezing our butt off. Jack's hunted with me probably 4 or 5 times in the freezing cold and without any luck. So, you know what, all that hard work and dedication's finally paid off, and super excited to get another doe down.
Well, we're in. Not ideal, but the neighbor over my shoulder here is set up over a giant goose decoy spread, and he's sitting in a pit blind over there. So if he starts banging away, it might end the night quickly for us, but we'll see what happens. So I thought while I was out here, I'd give you guys a quick update. It's been a while since I shot that doe, and to be honest with you, it's been a tough season. I've got about 80 hours in a tree at this point, and you know, I've got a number of good deer to hunt, but I just have not been able to make it happen yet. Haven't even had an opportunity to make it happen. So it's the latest in the season that's ever happened to me since moving to Illinois in 5 years. But I'm hopeful that something will happen soon, and I've got the property set up right, and you know, we'll have to kind of see how things play out. It's a game of inches, they say, and you just have to play the odds, and things will probably pay off in the end. So this year so far in the property that I'm hunting today, I've had a number of pretty good bucks. But every time I choose where to sit, they end up walking in front of one of the wireless cams on the other end of the property where I didn't go. So it kind of is what it is, but we've got 2 bucks that I've got history with here. The first is Lucky, which is that deer I shot last year and did not recover. He's healthy, and actually just got pictures of him about 2 days ago out here, and hopefully he makes it through this shotgun season. And the other buck I've got out here is a buck that I'm calling Half Rack, and he was all over the place last year, had busted one whole side off, but this year he's a beautiful, slick, big-bodied 8-pointer. I'm guessing he's probably 5-year-old if I had to guess. And he's been all over during daylight as recently as just a few days ago, but I just can't seem to make it happen. And then in addition to those 2, we've had a new 10-pointer show up this year that I have no history with. He showed up, you know, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks ago. Looks like one of the neighbors probably shot him through the back straps. Based on the pictures that I'm getting, but he's healthy and he's chasing does, and he's been all over the property ever since. So, and then back on my house property where I also hunt, that little 6-acre square, we've had a number of good deer show up in there as well, and you know, a couple of them we've got some history with, but it's just been one of those years where when they zig, I'm zagging, and it's been cat and mouse the whole year. I'm sitting in one tree stand. I get pictures off the stealth wireless cams of deer during daylight in the stand that I chose to not go into, and it's been like that nonstop. So we're gonna stay after it. We still have a lot of season left. You know, the late season is probably one of the best times to kill a mature buck if they're still alive and still around and haven't been killed by the neighbors yet. And we've got a lot of food on this property, so hopeful it's going to pay off and we'll have that opportunity before it's all said and done. So until then, though, guys, I just wanted to, you know, say thanks for watching the show, and stay safe out there in the tree. You know, wear the harness, use the lifeline. It's so easy. And until next time you guys see me, bow hunt or die.
I just like to see that we got new, young, future filmers coming up.
Oh yeah, Jack did a nice job filming Tommy's hunt there. You know, one thing we should talk about, you know, with Tommy's hunt is that's the second doe that he's harvested off that farm this year, and he was kind of given an ultimatum, if you will, by the farmer who said, look, if you're gonna want me to leave crops for you for some of this late season hunting, like, I need you to shoot more deer, because there's just so many deer. They're just absolutely annihilating that field. So he kind of was given the ultimatum, and Tommy's gone in there and made the most of it, taking a couple does out of there already. And I know there's a pile more still coming in there.
And let's just talk about that for a second, Justin, right? Like density, right? I mean, because I think, you know, there's people that have the attitude of, I'm going to shoot a deer no matter what, no matter how many deer are here. And, you know, that's kind of not necessarily my attitude. I mean, I definitely have spots where, man, my deer density at that particular farm is terrible. It's not very good. Then you got a spot like Tommy's where, you know, through trail cameras, through visual inspections, watching, scouting, glassing, whatever, you got
just a lot of deer
You
in
got
the
a lot
area.
more, and what 1 mile or half a mile can make is huge. So
Oh,
you got to be.
huge,
I don't
huge
know. I guess
difference.
as hunting,
every
be
property is
smart.
different,
Right.
Right, and if you got an area that's getting just over pressured and over browsed by does or just deer in general, like I mean, taking a few extras out of there can, in the end, be a very good thing. And obviously, it's going to make the farmer happy. I mean, he's losing a ton of crops to those deer. So congratulations to Tommy. That was a great hunt. To him and Jack, I know he enjoys spending time with him out in the field. As for Matt, he's just having one of those years where he just can't guess.
The curse of the curse of technology and
Yes.
having those
Cellular
trail cameras are they're a curse, boy. I mean, they're terrible. You're sitting in the stand and you're like, I
should have been over there
I should have
tonight."
been over there. I should have been. It's like they're so awesome because when you can't be at all these different spots at one time, but still be able to get that data, it's like it does help you plan. But when you're in the wrong stand and those images are coming in, you're just like,
Matt's got 2 farms that he's hunting, right? And he goes to one, and he's getting daytime pictures of shooter bucks on the other farm. So then he goes over there the next day, and then he's got daylight pictures over here. So he can't win.
You should just give us one of the farms.
Matt literally texted me the other day. He was gonna sit like all day or something like that. And he was hunting right close to his house.
Oh, he left him with the other place.
Yeah, no, he got down because he had to go to the bathroom, and he went back into his house to go to the bathroom. Turned around and looked outside, and there's this big shooter going right through his backyard, right by his tree stand that he just got out of like 20 minutes earlier. And you know what Matt was doing? He had already gone to the bathroom. You know what he was doing? Checking trail camera cards.
Oh my.
Before he went back out, and there's a buck. So it is what it is, you know.
That's-
Bad luck
Do they
for
make
for
things
Matt.
that do that when you're sitting in the stand? If you got the car, I grab cards
But he
on
was
the way
probably
out.
like drinking a coffee and getting warmed up, and I'm
weak
gonna check
sauce.
these trail camera cards, and there you go. So, guys, that's all the action we've got for this week's show. Make sure you tune back in on Friday. We've got another fun episode coming up. And for those of you who are looking for holiday gifts, we've been having some awesome Black Friday, Cyber Monday, whatever you want to call it, deals. We got a sweet new sweatshirts. This is actually my favorite one right here. So make sure you buy this one.
How about youth hats? Any more
We have youth
I need a
hats.
youth
Todd's
hat.
got the youth hat on, but for those of you with tiny little youth-sized heads who are
That's
always
me.
complaining that you can't fit into a normal
youth.
hat, we've solved your problems. Here's what you do. You buy a youth-sized hat, then you buy a normal adult-sized hat,
Oh, what?
and you just wear it on top like this, double it up.
Dude, it actually works.
You could be
Kinda.
a trendsetter. You'd be like those guys that would wear 2 polo shirts on top of each other a couple
Well, dude, it
years ago.
sucks. We got all
and
these
then they
cool
would
new
pop the
hats, and
collars.
my beanie head.
Hey, we made
hats
some cool.
fit.
You need a haircut there, buddy. But we got cool youth hats too. So we have youth hats, we have adult hats, we got hoodies,
Thanks.
we got
Thanks,
t-shirts,
Dustin.
we got vests, we got everything you guys could ever want. Make sure you check out the website, take advantage of some of those deals.
What are
We
you
will
doing?
see
You gonna be hunting
guys-
anytime soon?
I'm hunting tomorrow.
What? No, you're not.
Why not?
Because
Why
we have
wouldn't I?
work to do.
Shotgun season starts again on Thursday.
Oh my gosh.
And I don't feel like hunting in that. So I'm
You
gonna
are.
last hurrah before.
I'm shooting coyotes.
Whatever
oh,
is
you can't
left.
shoot coyotes during shotgun season, can you?
No, you cannot.
Oh, what the?
So you are just not going to do anything.
That's
You're going to
just-
sit home and
You
put
really
up your
can't.
Christmas lights.
Why can you not shoot a coyote during freaking shotgun
I don't know.
season?
Call the DNR. Ask them. I don't know. I
That
think
is
you can
dumb.
if you have a deer tag, but not if you don't have a deer tag.
Ah.
Because they don't want guys going out with guns trying to shoot deer illegally and then being
It's
like,
during the
oh,
gun
yeah,
season."
but if they don't have a deer tag and
Oh.
they get busted, they're like, well, I'm just out coyote hunting, right?
Yeah.
So if you're going to shoot a coyote during deer season, which you can do, you have to have a firearm deer tag. Always check your regulations. Speaking of which, if you're going to bow hunt during the Illinois gun season, you have to have a gun tag. You cannot bow hunt on your archery tag. I know I've got a couple questions from people when I was out bow hunting during the firearm season in Illinois. We were posting some Instagram pictures and people were like, what are you doing? You can't bow hunt during gun season. Yes, you can. You just need a firearm tag. So make sure
He just ruined my weekend.
you check your
I wanted
local.
to shoot coyotes.
Well, go buy a gun tag. There's probably leftovers for your county. It's CWD county. They just give away tags like water. So thanks, guys. We'll see you on Friday for another great episode. Bow Hunt or Die.
For more exciting action, be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram and receive live updates from our team members as well as the latest happenings in the bow hunting and archery world. Be sure to share your photos, stories, and experiences as well. And don't forget to pick up your official bowhunting.com and Bowhunt or Die gear by visiting bowhunting.com/gear. We have a full selection of hats, shirts, decals, wristbands, and much more.
I went into a bike store in Woodstock the other night when I was there. No, not a fan.
Not a fan of bike store?
Just the people. They seem like they're like a clan. It's probably how people that like don't hunt when they go into like the archery shop.
Yeah.
They just kinda,
Pretty
it's
much,
like,
Justin. You hit it on the nail on the head. You're
probably what
100%
it's like.
right.
I just didn't feel like I belonged.
Let's go. I got
And we are rolling.